So before going that solution, first you have to observe the question carefully. So here, for the following balances, prepare statement of profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2018. In this date, what we need to prepare? We need to prepare statement of profit and loss account as per the Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. So in this question they are giving some information regarding preparation of this profit and loss account. The information should be sales 10 lakhs rupees, cash purchases 2 lakhs, credit purchases 4 lakhs, purchase returns 20,000, power and fuel 30,000, consumption of stores 50,000, interest on bank loan 30,000 and tax 30%. This is what given information for the preparation of profit and loss account. So here first I have to take the headline. Statement of profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2018. This is what headline. Under that you have to apply the format, particulars, note number and amount column. You have to apply 3 columns. So in this profit and loss account, first we need to record revenue from operations. So here revenue from operations is nothing but total sales during the year. So in this year whatever the total sales, on that sales we can consider as the total revenue from operations. The first one, revenue from operations. So this is what total sales. The total sales they given 10 lakhs rupees. Right? And the same way in this question they are not given any some other incomes. Is there any some other incomes in the business means on that time we need to add to these revenues. But as per this question only they given sales. So these total revenue from operations 10 lakh rupees. This is what total incomes or total revenues in the business. These total incomes we can treat it as A. We can treat it as A or 1 or Roman letter 1, whatever it may be, just we are indicating A only. So this is what first step for that ascertaining total incomes or revenues in the business. The second step regarding expenses. So here when we are coming to expenses, so in this question they given few transactions are related to purchases. They given cash purchases as well as credit purchases and purchase returns also. In this situation we need to take working notes. So come to the calculation part, notes to accounts here. The first note number 1, purchase of stock in trade. So in the business organization, what is the total stock? We need to find out. The first one, for the purchase of stock in trade, they given cash purchases 2 lakhs. In this business, cash purchases are 2 lakhs and credit purchases are 4 lakhs. Total purchases 6 lakhs rupees. So cash as well as credit purchases. We need to ascertain total purchases, right? The total purchases we need to add 2 plus 4 6 lakhs. This is what total purchases in this business. And there is a purchase return transaction. So purchase returns are 20,000 rupees. These returns we need to deduct out of its total purchases in the business. So 6 lakhs minus 20,000. The remaining balance should be 5,80,000. These 5,80,000 we can consider as a total net purchases in the business. So 5,80,000 rupees. This is what total purchases in the business. So these 5,80,000 we can treat it as purchase of stock in trade. So these 5,80,000 now we need to carry forward to this profit and loss account under the expenses. The purchase of stock in trade. Amounts are 5,80,000 rupees. In that note number column you have to write note. Why? Because is there any clarification is on the day we need to observe this one is working note number 1. When we are observing on the day there is a clear explanation about this number, working notes. So this is what related to purchases. The next transactions are related to in this business power and fuel. Power and fuel 30,000 rupees are the same being consumption of stores they give 50,000 rupees, right? So here on the same being is there any bad debts? All these things we can treat it as other expenses in the business. For these transactions we need to apply one more working note. The second working note Note number 2, other expenses. Just like a format, particulars, amount columns. While we are preparing notes, this is what formats. For that, particulars, one column for amount. So, under that particulars, the first one, power and fuel. In this business organization, the total cost of power and fuel during the year 30,000 rupees. They are incurred 30,000 for this power and fuel, and the same being consumption of stores are 50,000 rupees. Their consumption of stores 50,000 plus 30,000, now total 80,000 rupees. This is what total expenses in this business organization. So this is what total other expenses in the business. So these total expenses now we need to record in this profit and loss account under that expenses. The second one, other expenses, amounts are 80,000 rupees. So here in that note column you have to write 2. 2 means note number 2. This is what calculations for these other expenses. So after the completion of these transactions, again they given some more interest on bank loan. Normally as a business means we require loan from banks as well as financial institutions, but in this company they have taken loan from bank. That's why they are paying interest on such loan. For bank they are paying interest on bank loan. These bank loan, we are taking finance from bank, right? Either banks or financial institutions, we can take finance. For that instead of finance we need to pay interest. So for this interest on bank loan, again we need to apply one more working note. Note number 3, finance cost. Here finance cost, note number 3, under that interest on bank loan 30,000 rupees. Interest on bank loan, or is there any some other interest on debentures or borrowings? Such kind of transactions we can record under the finance cost only. So only one transaction is available for that finance. So the total 30,000 rupees. This is what finance cost in this business organization. Again, these are total cost. Again, we need to record in this profit and loss account. Main account, finance cost. The total amounts are 30,000. In this note column, we need to write 3. 3 means the total complete information is available in this note number 3. So as per the given information, we have completed all the transactions except tax. Right? So before the calculation tax, first we need to find total expenses in the business. Now make it total all the expenses. So here 5,80,000 plus 80,000 plus 30,000. So total amounts are 6,90,000. So these 6,90,000. This is what called as total expenses in the business. These total expenses we can treat it as B. Here A means total incomes or revenues, B means total expenses. So in the absence of A and B, just we can show either Roman letter 1 and Roman letter 2 or 1 or 2. We can write anything. So as of now we have finished 2 steps. For that ascertaining total revenues, second one for that calculating total expenses. Again the third step we need to find the profit before tax. For that ascertainment of profit before tax, we need to deduct total incomes minus total expenses. I means A minus B. So profit before tax, before paying tax, how much profit we have in the business means. So 10 lakhs minus 6,90,000. A minus B. So the remaining balance 3,10,000. This is what total profit before tax in the business. So 3,10,000 rupees. This is what profit before tax in the business. Again, this is the time for the calculation of tax. Right? Before the tax, this much of profit is available in this business. Now we need to take tax. Less tax. Tax expenses. So here the current year tax rate they given 30%. I mean whatever the total profit in the business, out of that profit we need to pay 30% of tax to the government. So current tax. So total 3,10,000 rupees this into 30 divided by 100. 30% means we will get 93,000 rupees. So these 93,000 rupees we can treat it as a total tax, I mean current tax in the year. So profit before tax minus tax. After the deduction of these tax, the remaining balance 2,17,000 rupees. These 2,17,000 rupees we can call as profit after tax. After paying tax, this is what total profit in the business. This profit after tax, this is also called as total profits for the year. So this is what solution for the profit and loss account as per the question bank number. I mean as per the question 5 in the PU board question bank. So in this question just we are classifying incomes as well as expenses, right? So profit before tax after deducting tax, the total profit for the year. This is what various stages for calculation of total profits during the year. So in the next session, we will solve some more questions related to this statement of profit and loss account. Thank you, students.